Hello, welcome back into WDH in Daytime. Now, I'm here with Trooper Kendra with ALEA. Thank you for joining us today. And now we're talking about message scams that people receive daily and daily. We just mentioned one before the break with Dothan Utilities. And we've even one from like a few weeks ago about these unpaid tolls. People are getting scammed about those as well. Now, first things first is, where do these scams come from?
We're not like 100% sure where they're skimming from, but the thing of it is try to get your personal information to receive finances from you. That way, if someone has access to your personal information, who knows what they could do, run your credit up, apply for credit cards, homes, and things of that nature. So the biggest thing is getting your personal information and be able to receive those funds.
And now with the recent unpaid toll scam that happened about 2 weeks ago, do you know how many people fell victim to those scams in Alabama, specifically regarding those unpaid tolls, or even other scams that happen monthly or even yearly?
I do actually, and I was speaking to my coworker today, and she said she actually received the text herself. I mean, luckily we are aware and know not to click on this information, but someone that's like a citizen, they're not aware of this. And when you get a letter like that or a text as such, the first thing you're going to do is panic, like, oh man, I think I did go on a trip and you'd never been anywhere. But the biggest thing is you panic and you're like, well, let me go ahead and take care of it because I don't want to face those legal actions or the fine be increased. So it's affecting a lot of people here in Alabama recently, actually all throughout the United States.
Yeah. And can people see scams in different ways other than text messages?
Absolutely. The elderly, I actually ran into a guy when I was on lunch, and he said that he received a phone call that he won this big prize money, and all he had to do was pay this little fee and get these money orders, and he was literally sitting there taking pictures of it at the time with the money orders and sending it to the person. I'm like, hey, I don't think they're gonna have you pay a fee if you just won a big lump sum of money. So either they're telling you that you won a grand prize or some type of technology, home improvements, things of that nature, even for romance. Someone may create a profile and make you think, hey, I'm interested in you, we seem to have a lot in common. The next thing you know, they're asking for all your personal information, and you think, hey, I'm in love, so why not share this information with this person? So it's a lot of different types of scams that's going around here lately.
And now, is ALEA figuring out any ways to try and crack down on these scams to prevent more people becoming a victim of them?
The biggest thing is getting people to report it. Our Fusion Center, we deal real big with cyber crimes and everything of that nature, but also reporting it to the FBI. They have the IC3, the Internet Crime Center Prevention, that they can go onto this website and be able to upload as much information as you can. If you wired money, how much you sent, telephone numbers that they contacted you from, email addresses and things of that nature. So the biggest thing is reporting it with the FBI.
And again, what are some warning signs that many people might not be aware of to make sure that they don't become a victim?
The biggest thing is the sense of urgency. If someone's telling you, hey, we need you to act fast now, do it quick, or if it's a phone number that you don't recognize. If you don't recognize that phone number or that website, Google the company, or go to that website. If it doesn't have the HTTPS in their address bar, then more than likely it's going to be a scam. So if you have a suspicion of it, something is telling you, hey, I might need to look in this, go ahead and trust your gut by all means.
And does ALEA have any other services that help people who are suffering from this, or even help people to report it as well? I know you mentioned one service before.
Yeah, so I mean, you have the Federal Trade Commission. You can also report it to them as well. But when it comes to the agency, you can contact our Fusion Center, as we do deal with cybersecurity. So again, contacting your local law enforcement agency the minute it happens. Don't be ashamed of it. It happens to everyone, as we see now. So just reporting that information and making awareness, spreading that awareness to the community. That way, everyone is alert and they know, hey, this is going on, so I need to be more careful.
Yeah, and these scams they're just happening more and more.
Yeah,
happening
definitely.
more and more. I fell victim to, I was getting text messages about the unpaid tolls as well, and I think everybody was getting that.
Right.
So it's always be careful to stay aware, especially these days with they're just becoming more and more current.
Absolutely.
And thank you so much, Kendra, for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And we have so much more news and weather coming up on Daytime. Your time's 11:29. It's 53 degrees outside. Just stay with us.